helpless, lights his lighter. He realized that he was surrounded by walls. The exit was dozens of meters away. Despite his desperate calls for help, he gets no response. He began to try to climb up the wall with his bare hands. But in the end, he fails. But just as the man was about to give up, a weak voice came from above. Although the man didn't understand, but he desperately called out for help. Soon a rope was thrown down. The man immediately grabbed the rope and crawled towards the exit. But strangely enough, his son's call came from behind him. The man almost fell, but when he looked down again, he realized that his son had disappeared. Apparently he was hallucinating. And because this place is too weird, the man didn't dare to be distracted, but tried his best to climb upwards. I don't know how long it took. The man finally climbed up, but he was shocked by the scene in front of him. A skinny old man was tied to the wall, and the reason why the other party saved the man was to let him kill himself, to end his own suffering. But the man didn't do it. He wanted to take him back to the town for treatment, but he didn't realize that the town was in even more danger. A tour bus suddenly entered the town. Everyone panicked. In the past, only a few people would come here at most, but this time there's a busload of them. The town is full of monsters at night. They have to explain to the newcomers as soon as possible. They hid inside before it got dark. Soon the chief came with his men, but no matter how much he tried to explain, the driver insisted on leaving. He even thought the chief was mentally ill.
Can't go back on that bus.
Get out of my way.
But while the two were arguing, the house next door suddenly collapsed. Several residents were crushed underneath. But now it's getting dark. Those monsters are about to appear. It's too late to save them, so they can only pray that they can survive the night. But now the driver is leaving with the others. He doesn't know he's trapped. The chief rushed to stop him. If we stay outside in the dark, we'll be dead if we try to save them. In order to avoid more innocent people killed, the chief blew out the tires of the car. He threatened everyone to go indoors. But a few tourists turned and ran away, not realizing how stupid their actions were. It's late at night. The fleeing tourists are still hiding. Fatima had to tell them not to talk to strangers. They had to keep quiet until morning. The monsters were getting worse and worse. Fatima and her boyfriend hid inside the house. She prayed that the people outside would be able to make it through the night. But the tourists didn't care. They even shook hands with the monsters. But soon their screams were heard all over the town. Until now, these people couldn't believe how horrible this town really was. And they didn't realize that this was just the beginning.